Yo, everybody, what is up? This is Flash Static. Welcome back to Fire Emblem Heroes. As you can see, we got some new stuff going on here, and oh boy, I can't wait. It's almost a week till it's less than a week till Christmas, and we got the new Winter's Envoy stuff, new maps, special banner, all Christmas themed, ready to go. I've already done the normal and hard modes on this, as well as the chain challenge, so I already have a very good idea of what's going to be going on here. So what I'm going to do is, this is my team to start off. I got my +1 Lucina, of course, Summoner Support, S rank, Gear Skoggle, Drawback. I put Astra on her just because. Story Blow, Desperation, Drive Speed, and an Attack +3 seal that I just maxed out a few hours ago after getting the rewards from the arena and arena sold. Then we're going to have our Robin with Blar Raven Plus, Drawback, Bonfire, Triangle, Depth 3, Sword Breaker, Spur Defense, and Attacks Mode 3. Then we are going to have our Performing Arts Azura, Urder Sing, Moonbow, Triangle Depth, Wings of Mercy, Drive Reds, and Speed +3. And finally, we are going to have our Elliewood here with Blazing Durandal, just got that yesterday, Pivot, Glacius, Armored Blow, Axe Breaker, Defense Ploy, and Close Defense. And after the first map, we're going to switch Elliewood out for Arvis. The only reason why I'm having Elliewood in this first fight is because I need to have a sword unit on my team if I'm going to get the extra orb for the quest for this map. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to start like this.
What next? On the way. Please stay safe.
So I finally remembered to enable animations while recording.
Your orders.
So, yeah. I'm going to end my turn here. So his res is higher.
Let us sing. Glad to...
Then we're going to do this. And we are going to draw back Robin to where Robin's right next to Elliewood, so we can get the spur defense. They're going to attack. Lissa's going to attack Elliewood, and then Elliewood is going to proc his Glacius, and boom. And then they're going to move in to attack Azura, who takes the hit and then attacks once and then another time with Moonbow. Damn, it's difficult to talk over this thing. And then this is where we get Robin to double the Sword Knight. Piece of cake. Okay, so let's quickly get Arvis and move him onto... I just realized this Arvis is not favorited. That'd be a bad thing if I accidentally inherited him. Anyway, for Arvis has Wall Flame, Ardent Sacrifice, Iceberg, Darting Blow 3, Axe Breaker 2. Couldn't get Axe Breaker 3. Defense Ploy 3, and I gave him Resistance plus 1 seal just to help out with Defense Ploy and Ball Flame's secondary effect. So we are going to take on the remaining 2 maps of this paralogue with this team. And also, Arvis is S ranked with Azura, so it'll really, I don't know if it'll help that much, but anyway, what we're going to do is, okay. So what we do here is, we have Arvis attack the Axe Knight and double him. And the reason why I recommend using Axe Breaker on him is because there's a lot of units here with, none of them have it, none of the rest of these guys have it, but there's a lot of units with, of green units with Wary Fighter, such as Christmas Crom, so you do not want to get involved with that. So next, we'll move this Robin here,
On the way.
and then we'll dance Robin
Please stay safe.
into the range of
Lead on.
the Tharja, who's going to get a buff from the Christmas Robin. So this is funny. Robin attacked Tharja. Like, back off, woman.
Of course.
So what we're going to do is we're going to move here, move Robin there, dance Robin,
Glad to sing for you.
and the position's good because not only will Azura get plus 3 attack and speed from Gear Skull, but also drive an extra 3 speed from Drive Speed, and then also gets a plus 2 to all her stats from her ally support with Arvis. And meanwhile, Robin's going to be here to take on this Sword Knight.
Here's how it's done.
And it's a piece of cake. And then the attack smoke goes off, so that even helps Azura even more. At this point, it doesn't even matter. Azura just counterattacks and destroys.
My heart is singing.
And that's that.
For my father.
Finally, the final map. So the strategy is going to be a lot like normal. What we're doing is we're going to move Robin here to intercept the Tharja, who's going to get the armor march from Robin. Crom also does armor march, so that's another important thing to worry about. And as I said, Crom does have Wary Fighter. So that's one of the reasons why you run the Axe Breaker. The other reason is because Liza will have, or Liza, I don't remember how to pronounce right now. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, she has 33 speed, which is kind of difficult to get over with most red mages sometimes. So, anyway, the next thing we're going to do is move Azura here, so that Robin will get a plus 3 to all stats, and then an additional plus 3 from the drive res, and then an additional speed from drive speed. And we'll leave Arvis here to hit the remaining units that pass by with his ploys. So Tharja will take the bait once again and attack Robin. only to get doubled. Now this time, Tharja won't be taken out immediately. So, damn it, I did it again. I always do this. Okay, back to normal.
On the way. Glad to... What's your gambit?
Okay, so Arvis will take down Crom after being danced by Azura. There goes the iceberg.
Better world.
It's funny because there's ice and then there's fire. And then Robin will finish Tharja off.
Here's how it's done.
And then we will move Lucina here. Next, Robin will draw back Arvis. And Arvis will be getting into this position over here to double Lissa. And then Azura will sing for Arvis so he can attack Lissa again, knocking her out of the fight. You don't want Lissa to be able to attack because of her bold fighter, which will give her the ability to double you, almost regardless of anything, actually.
Of course.
So next, Azura will attack Robin, deal a major amount of damage, and then can we get Poetic Justice? Nope, no Poetic Justice. Arvis will finish Robin off with a iceberg.
Hellfire upon you!
So Arvis is definitely a unit you're going to want if you're going to take on these banners. Because of his ploys, his Ball Flame, his high res, and, you know, if you can get... you only need Axe Breaker 2 on him. Maybe even only Axe Breaker 1, depending on how you run it, like I did. He never dropped any health, so he was able to instantly use this for the better. So, we'll go back to the main thing. Grab our rewards. And now we have 58 orbs, so we can go with the summoning on the new banner. Now, what I'm really going for, I'm going for Tharja and Robin. I might as well summon on all of these, just to boost the rates. But Tharja and Robin are what I'm going for. If I can get 2 Tharjas and a Robin, that'd be cool. If I can get 2 Tharjas and 2 Robins, that'd be even better. Okay, we start off with an Olivia. If I get a Lissa, I'm going to take Bold Fighter and give it to my Hector, which is actually amazing. Because Hector will normally double anybody who tries to attack him, even from afar, due to his Armats. But if you put Bold Fire on, you can also double by attacking. No, there's a Ray. That's a no. So I'm also going to be doing this banner in the next week's video. I just hope I can get something this week. A Claire? Okay, good. It's a 4-star Claire. Oh, like about a few days ago, I was summoning on the banner for the Bound Hero Battle, and it was I was trying to get an Erika, and I was trying to get a 5-star Erika, And I saw the smoke. It's like, okay, it's going to be a 4 or 5 star. And then I see Erica. I'm like, oh my god, did it again. It's a 4-star Erica. And it completely screwed me over mentally. Okay, so what I'm looking for in greens, I'm not really looking for much in terms of 3 or 4 stars. I mean, Barst is always cool because of his, no, no, no. Barst is good because of reposition and spur attack. I think he has spur attack. Sometimes I forget what these guys have. All I know is Arthur's shit. I mean, I know he does. He is. You can get Axe Breaker 2 from him. So if you do manage to grab, one, you can put it on an Arvis. If you have one, if you don't, put it on any red mage, and it'll really work. A Bowie. Okay, so that's some Earth Boost fodder. If you have Arden from the Tempest Trial that we had a while back, then Earth Boost is great to run on him because of his high HP and his high defense. Okay. Okay, so we're going to summon on all except the colorless. It'd be cool if we got 2 Tharjas and 2 Robins right now. But chances of that happening are close to none. And Ogma. Okay. If I recall correctly, he gets Defiant Attack and Spur Attack. So that's not bad at all. I just don't remember which ones he gets. It's always best to summon on the red and blues because they have the best stuff. If you get a 3 or 4 star, they have the best units to fodder off for skills. Like Odin here, you can either use him for Red Tomebreaker, or you can use him for, Red Tomebreaker or Moonbow. Both of which are very good skills. I want to at least get 1 5-star. A focus 5-star. Lucas? I think that's my first Lucas. Like, one of the most recent Fire Emblem games I've played was Fire Emblem Echoes Shadows of Valentia. And I love that game. And my favorite unit to use was Lucas, because what I do is I take the DLC item that you get for free, the Villager's Pitchfork, and after he'd become a Baron, I turn him back into a villager, and then make him become a Dread Fighter in the long run. Yes! We got Tharja! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Tharja is by far the best unit. So from what I see, I don't know what her stats are. I mean, I guess I could check right now. Okay, so it seems we got a neutral-natured Tharja, which is not bad at all. The reason why Tharja is so good, and I wanted her in particular. I mean, all of them have a similar weapon where if foe initiates combat, then they, the only thing you really need for Tharja though is a C skill and an assist. Everything else she has is perfect. Her weapon is perfect. Iceberg is perfect. Close Counter is perfect. Vengeful Fighter is perfect. And even Red Toneval, I mean, I know I said you need another C skill, but this should be the first skill you put on her. That way you can get, while she levels up, she can get more SP while she goes. And this can also help me with some of my red units that haven't developed completely yet, such as Katarina, and Katarina and Celica. Even though my Celica is minus speed and that hurts a lot, but you get my point. So I am not disappointed in the slightest. That is amazing. And I got a Lucas too, so that's cool also. So we have 26 more orbs left. Ooh. So if we can get a Robin, by the end of this video, I would be happy. Corin. Now, dragons are a lot better now, ever since the recent update. Corin, I used to have one back when I first started the game, but I had inherited. I used her for skill inheritance for I think it was Hone Attack or something. But I might use her again. I already have a Naui, a 5-star Naui, and a 5-star adult Tiki. So, and there's right there you got Sophia. She has Dragon Fang, which is good for high attack units. I mean, most people prefer to use Draconic Aura though, which you can get from Corin. So there's that. So after we're done with this blue orb and the next red orb, we'll have 2 more summons on the session after that. So, Shauna. Good, that's Desperation. Desperation is an amazing ability. I don't know, I always have to be very picky with when I use my Shaunas, because for me, they're at least really difficult to get. So, yeah. You never know what you're going to get from these, to be honest. Well, that's a different kind of Tharja. So this Tharja, she gets, of course, she gets Router Blade, which is awesome. All Blade Tomes are good. She gets Darting Blow as a 4-star. So that is an amazing unit for skill inheritance, because Darting Blow is a very good ability. Okay, so we got 2 more summons. So we gotta be very careful with what we pick. We're gonna be picking green then. Okay, what do we get? Cherche, okay. I believe Cherche gets drawback or something like that? Oh, she gets pivot. Then what is it she has that I actually care about? I know she has something. I must be confused. I don't care. Attack +3 is not impressive. If I can get a good unit to end this off, I will have no complaints. I mean, I really don't have any complaints because I got the unit I wanted the most. But, you know how it is. And we get a Raven. 4-star Raven, okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to click that like button down below, subscribe, do all that. You know, if there's any game you want me to play, don't forget to leave a comment down below. I always check those. I usually do those on Saturdays. And until next time, this has been Flashback. I'll see you all later, everybody. Bye.